Yo, what's up? It's Patrick from Guy in the Cube. And so everybody knows I'm like kind of obsessed with the whole ice cream truck scenario. And I did a video a while ago showing you how you can use event hubs to stream data into an event stream that lands data into a Custo or KQL database in Fabric. And then my friend Hope reached out to me and he's like, Patrick, I don't think you need event hubs from Azure anymore to stream data with your little PowerShell script that you wrote to simulate these ice cream trucks. There's this thing called a custom endpoint that's available that I think behaves just like the EventHub endpoint in Azure. And I was like, no, it doesn't. She was like, yes, it does. You should go take a look. So I decided, let's go do some tinkering. So you know how we do, like to do a Guy in the Cube. Enough of all this talking. Let's do what? Let's head over to my laptop. I created two folders. One that has my old stuff where I connected to the EventHub. I kept that one there. Then I created another folder because I'm going to test out this custom event. Look at those folders in Fabric. So nice, right? I wish I had enough content to do just a video on folders, but creating folders is pretty easy. Okay, anyway, back to this custom endpoint. So what you do is you go here and you choose create a new event stream. If you want to know how to create the event stream, go watch the other video I did on this. I walked through the steps of creating it. But for this one, we're going to just start with an event stream already created. So we'll go to this event stream that's already created and we'll go into edit mode and you can add a source. And you can see right here that source is custom endpoint. When I chose this custom endpoint, I did not expect to see what was going to happen. So let me show you. So when I switch to this live view, I create this custom endpoint. And when I created the source, I gave it a name called Fabric Streaming. So when I created that custom endpoint, it created this item and this item for me, okay? If you click this item and you look down in the details section, which I didn't do, or you go read the documentation, which I'm really good at reading the documentation, but this time I just kind of went full stream, no pun intended. But if you go read the documentation, you'll see that it actually creates an event hub. It creates AMQP and also a Kafka endpoints for you. And so you can see it gives me some basic information. It gives me keys and then some sample code. If you're writing Java, I'll go for it. But I'm using PowerShell. So I want to show you how I set this up and how I got this working without an event hub. It was pretty nice. So I went back to basic. And so in my PowerShell code, I needed a few things. So I needed the namespace. I needed the event hub name, the key, and the key name. And so when I initially set this up, I assumed this was my namespace. So I copied this and I went over to my PowerShell script and I pasted it right there. And then the event hub name, I went over to the keys and I chose the event hub name. And then for the shared access key, I chose the shared access key. And then for my key, I chose the primary key. I just made it visible and I copied it. And so I put it all right here and then I ran it. So I started this to running and then I got this error. I was like, what is this error? What are you doing? So I stopped it and I took a look at the error and it said, hey, the remote server returned an error, invalid operation. And so I looked at the connection stream that it was setting up, Fabric Streaming. So it was using the name, which I thought was the namespace, and then all the other information that I provided. And then it got me to thinking, it was like, oh, I know what's wrong. The actual name is contained in the connection string. And so for everybody that uses the Event Hub, it's like, duh, Patrick, well, I didn't know that. And so I made this visible and then I just copied out this part and I'm going to open up the best editor in the world, Notepad. And so you can see the full connection string. I just copied this part out right here. And then I went back to my PowerShell and I replaced Fabric Streaming with that, click save. And now when I run this, it's just going to start posting events. And then if I go back over to Fabric and I go to my live mode and I start refreshing, you'll see eventually data will start popping in. I've completely removed the need for the creation of Event Hub and a policy out in Azure. I can do everything right here in Fabric. Fabric contains all the pieces I need to do lake houses, warehouses, real-time data. It's all self-contained in one single place. Blow my mind. All right, what do you think? You have questions, comments? You know what to do. Post them in the comments below. You want to learn more about Fabric or Power BI? Video flying above my head. And as always, from Adam and myself, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.